I scroll, I'm seeing people achieving their goals. I'm seeing people doing this. I'm seeing people doing that. I scroll again. I'm seeing somebody calling me out, telling me I am never going to get what I want if I just sit there and I'm watching videos. I scroll. For every single video that I decide to just keep scrolling past, I will see something that is just going to keep hitting me hard. And before you know it, I'm dropping that phone to get up and go and do what I'm supposed to do. So what systems are you setting in place? What systems do you have running for you? Are you just living your life by will? What systems have you strategically put in place? My darling, awareness and will are two different things. It's one thing for you to sit one day and say, okay, I know that for me to lose a couple of pounds, I have to go to the gym. It's another thing for you to get up and actually go to the gym. So number one thing that helps me is setting systems in place. What systems have you put in place? What systems do you have currently running for you? This year, I told myself that every single time I wake up from sleep, the first thing I should do should be to read my Bible and pray. I kept my phone as far away from me as possible. Even if it's not even that far away from me, it's actually closer for me to reach for my Bible than to actually reach for my phone. As soon as I open my eyes, I'm reaching down under my bed, picking up my Bible, saying my prayers, and then getting up to go about my day. What systems are you setting in place? I find it difficult to actually sit and binge watch videos on TikTok. The people that I'm following on TikTok will not even allow it. I look at times that I've spent on a particular platform and I start to feel guilty when I start to see certain things. I scroll, I'm seeing people achieving their goals. I'm seeing people doing this. I'm seeing people doing that. I scroll again. I'm seeing somebody calling me out, telling me I am never going to get what I want if I just sit there and I'm watching videos. I scroll. For every single video that I decide to just keep scrolling past, I will see something that is just going to keep hitting me hard. And before you know it, I'm dropping that phone to get up and go and do what I'm supposed to do. So what systems are you setting in place? What systems do you have running for you? Are you just living your life by will? What systems have you strategically put in place? On my phone, I was able to find a focus kind of setting that helps. I mean, even right now that I'm recording, it's already telling me how I've spent so much time on this app. I was able to find a particular setting on my phone that helped me with respect to focus mode. So I think I have it set from 6 a.m. till 9. You know, most times when we wake up in the morning, it's more easy to just relax on the bed. You don't feel like doing anything. You just pick up your phone and you're just scrolling. I have all of those apps that I will feel comfortable scrolling locked. Even if I decide to touch it, it opens. It's only going to give me 5 minutes window to do whatever I want to do. Once 5 minutes is up, it's not African time. Once 5 minutes is up, it is locking. And I can't go back in again. I have to wait until 9 a.m. before I can do anything again. I also found another setting that makes me know how much time I've spent on certain apps. Especially, and it hits different when I know I'm not using that app for something productive. System that you need to put in place is your company. See, at this point, I could literally create a full-blown chapter, a full-blown playlist on systems, your company. Look, there's a difference between you having a friend that wants certain changes in their lives and they are willing to make those changes, than you having a friend who is aware that they need changes in their lives, but they're not willing. They're not ready to come out of their comfort zone. Your girl has met a lot of people. I have met people, and back then I wasn't fully as knowledgeable as I am right now and self-aware with respect to people that I'm going to let into my space. But back then, all it took for me to friend zone somebody up or to friend somebody, like wife you up, was just for me to hear you say certain things that resonate with me. As soon as I hear you talking about, oh, I want to level up, oh, I want to become an independent woman, oh, I want to be spoiled, I'm just like, okay, This is my girl. But there were certain times when these people, these men, these women, I would start to see that, okay, you've talked the talk, but you're not ready to walk the walk. What's going on? Like, I'm literally watching them, and I just knew that no. You need people around you who are going to keep you on your toes. You need people around you who will tell you the truth. People who will be honest with you. People who will tell you you are sleeping. People who will ask you, why did you stop doing this? Why did you stop doing that? Why haven't you? People that will ask you questions. You need those kind of people in your space. You don't need somebody who will even be telling. You need people that will make you want to be better than who you were yesterday. What is your relationship with God like? See, I know that it's almost like Ikonia has now become a pastor. Ikonia has now become a mommy G.O. There are certain levels that you will want to get to in life. The truth of the matter is, you're either for good or for bad. There's no in between. You have to pick whose side are you on. You can't want to get to certain levels and you're in between. You're thinking, oh, this is where I'm going to be. I just want to stay here. No. There are certain things you will want in this life, on this planet Earth, that you're either for God or you're for the devil. And even the Bible said, I will spit you out. You're neither hot nor cold. There's no lukewarmness here. And as much as I keep emphasizing this thing, I'm not just even emphasizing it to just you guys. I also say this out loud so I can hear it too. I think this past few days, and I'm also saying this here as a means of accountability. I think I can't recall what date in particular that I actually started, but I started reading the book of Proverbs. That book is mean. That part of the Bible is so mean, especially if you're reading with Message translation. My God. You just be seeing some things and you'll be like, But I don't know if you hear this one in Sunday school, so why am I saying where's all of this coming from? You get, but me saying this here is also a means of accountability, like I said earlier on. I told myself I was going to start reading the book of Proverbs. I've actually finished it, but I want to go back and read from 31 back to the first chapter. And honestly, it's been really amazing. It's been really, really amazing. If you know what you want in life, if you've settled down, you've thought about it within yourself, and you're going to get that from the devil. If you know that what you want in life, it's only God that can give you, then stick with God. Life is all about choices. The choices you make will govern the results you see later on in life. The choices you make will decide how your future, how your end will be. And we don't have time. Don't sit and think to yourself, oh, you have all the time in the world. You actually don't have time. Don't live a life that at the end you're regretting. At the end you're thinking, if I had known. One of my prayers is, God, help me to never pray the prayer of had I known. That prayer is so painful to pray it. So as much as we want to set things, we want to achieve things, we want things in our lives, there is still someone you can't leave out of the equation. So that at the end of the day, there's actually the fruit of the Spirit in everything that you've achieved. You can't amass all this wealth, have all this money, live all this glam life, and when it's time for you to finally rest, you're thinking to yourself, why? You're thinking to yourself, if I had known. You're thinking to yourself, can I take back the hands of the clock? No. As long as you guys are with me, may God help us, may God give us life. That will not be our portion in Jesus' name. I reject every form of regret for anybody who will be watching this video. That will not be our portion as long as we stick on the right path. Set the right systems, put God in the equation, and watch God help you achieve so many things that you want to do. Watch Him fill you up with the discipline to stay consistent, to stay strong, to never ever give up.